Alright, what's going on, guys? It's Picsoleated. We're going to the Jordan store to sign up for the Satin Black Toes raffle, and you're gonna see this video if we win. If we don't win, this is going into trash because they suddenly announced a raffle that's going from, I think, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Please, here, she doesn't want to be on camera, so you're not gonna see her.
Just know I'm supposed to be back at work right now.
There, yeah. She had to like make some sudden changes at work, and she works in freaking Oakville. We came from Oakville. She took the bus. I drove.
The train.
Or sorry, the train. Yeah, and now we're here. Yeah, so the raffle only goes till 2 p.m. and it's like 1:10. So if we win, you guys are gonna know. If we don't win, this video goes in the trash. All right, guys. So you might see that I'm wearing the same. No, I don't want to say all right, guys. Fine. I'm just gonna say.
It's gonna take the 2%.
All right. So All right, so as you guys can see, this is the next day. I'm wearing the same shirt. I know I washed it, don't you worry. So the reason why I'm filming this is because P actually won. While we were in line in the Jordan raffle, she won the exclusivity raffle. She got a DM, she won the exclusivity raffle.
Shout out to Exclusivity. They had a Instagram raffle for females only. I know.
And because we don't have that much battery, we're gonna cut it off right there.
Okay.
And we'll show you the footage from the event, and we're gonna show you the on foot real quick.
Real quick.
Heat check. We're gonna do a heat check.
Super loud.
We're gonna see more out.
For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, for the record, for the record, for the record. Shoulders on ice for y'all. 8-6 all the hate. I won't get a ball today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the bars, I'm flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they got it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote.
She about to undo us.
Put them all out.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record.
If you haven't noticed by now, on the vlog footage you just saw, yes, we're looking at the one and only, the best OG colorway of the Jordan 1 in my opinion, the legendary Air Jordan 1 Black Toe in the brand new satin edition of this classic color blocking. The satin Air Jordan 1 Black Toe released Saturday, August 17th, 2019 in severely limited quantities, rumored to be even more limited than the satin version of the coveted shattered backboards. And those were pretty limited. This shoe was truly hard to come by. So limited that practically every store here in the Greater Toronto area raffled them off. Even the ones that were first come first serve switched their format to a raffle due to safety concerns. And with that being said, I'm still in shock and awe that P won these from a raffle done by a local Canadian bred sneaker store known as Exclusivity. They took a unique approach to this raffle, which they did for the satin shattered backboards as well, allowing only women to enter the raffle by posting a pic, tagging them and whatnot. Personally, I commend this effort by Exclusivity, and I think it really is the right way to do a raffle for a women's shoe. As much as I would have loved to get a pair for myself, only because I took a huge L on the OG Black Toes back in 2016, I'm more prone to hoping these pairs are allocated to people that they were truly intended for. This brings me back to the Aleli May Jordan 1 release. Y'all remember those, right? That was a first come first serve release. I lined up with P and literally everyone in line were dudes, aka resellers. I can promise you not a single one of those people wore them because the store we lined up at didn't even have men's sizes. And I have nothing against resellers, but it was kind of an uneasy feeling knowing not a single girl other than P was there getting their pair. Sucks for the resellers now because they're not going for much above retail, but it was a jarring moment nonetheless. At least this way there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The product is getting in the hands of the intended audience, and they even set up a networking event and everything. It was a good time. Shouts out to Exclusivity for going above and beyond and standing up for the people who really appreciate the shoes and actually getting them in the hands of the women who really appreciate the shoes. If you're in Toronto and Montreal, I definitely recommend checking their store out. A lot of good vibes and cool people there too. It doesn't feel like one of those smug boutique vibes that you get from other places. Okay, rant aside, back to the shoes. The Air Jordan 1 Black Toe is a classic colorway, more OG and classic in my eyes than the banned ones right next to the Chicagos. But that's just my personal opinion. Yours can vary, that's fine. I can't hear you disagreeing with my opinion right now, so say whatever you want. Regardless, there are few sneakers out there you could possibly put over the Air Jordan 1 Black Toes. And this is coming from a guy that has been going through some Jordan 1 fatigue lately, because honestly I've been seeing them everywhere, so that is a big deal. The Jordan 1 L that I always think back to the most in the last few years is the Black Toe released in 2016, and that just goes to show how much this colorway is valued for many sneakerheads out there. I mean, I took the L on Travis Scott ones, I took the L on Union ones, I took the L on the UNC Off-White ones, and I still think to the Black Toe to this day. The history behind the sneaker is deep, but the revamp with more luxe satin details is what we're really here for, so let's get into the materials. The entire upper of the shoe is made predominantly of two materials. One is leather and the other is obviously satin. The mid panels and toe box are made of this white leather that goes hand in hand with the previous Black Toe releases. The mudguard portion of the toe box and lace eyelet panels are a black leather, fulfilling that Black Toe color blocking pattern. Then we have the heel counter and heel flap portions of the shoe in red, but instead of leather, this portion of the shoe is made of this shiny, bright, vibrant, premium satin fabric that we've been looking so forward to. With the black underlay around the heel, we have an all-white tongue with the Nike Air tag in black text, just like the OG Black Toes. A cool thing I notice about these satin pairs is they have more padding around the inside of the heel for comfort and support than typical Jordan 1s, and this pair is no different. One thing unique to the satin Jordan 1 versus the previous satin editions of the Jordan 1 is that it has a rubber Air Jordan Wings logo that sticks out. A major upgrade in my opinion versus the stitched Wings logos on previous satin Jordan 1s. Don't get me wrong, it's cool to see the Wings logo in the satin, but it just looked too inaccurate and messy when it was stitched on, whereas this rubber Wings logo feels more bold and the details are perfectly clear. Then we have the black Nike swoosh wrapping around the mid-back portion of the shoe. The shoe comes with black flat laces, an all-white midsole, and an all red rubber outsole. One thing to note here is there are key differences between this satin Black Toe versus the satin shattered backboard. For example, the satin shattered backboard actually had a satin toe box, whereas the Black Toe just has the all white leather. I believe the satin Breads and Royals also had a satin toe box. I can't remember at the top of my head right now, but I believe they did too. The satin shattered backboard also had a kind of translucent orange outsole that had this glowy vibe to it, whereas the satin Black Toe just has the solid flat red rubber outsole that the OG Black Toe has. And of course there's the rubber Wings logo versus the stitched satin logo, but I've already covered that, so let's not focus on that. Although it would have been cool to see a satin toe box and a translucent red midsole on the Black Toe as well, I think it would have taken away from just how storied this colorway is. So a part of me is glad that they kept those changes from being made to the shoe. Also, it could be because white might look weird in satin, or the white that you get from satin might not match the leather and it would have made the shoe look a little wonky, but that's just a theory of mine. What do you guys think about this? Would you have preferred for the changes to be similar to the satin shattered backboard? Like, would you have preferred for the toe box to be satin, or for the outsole to be a glowy red versus the OG style that they went with? Leave it in the comments and let me know. When it comes to sizing, P got these in her true size, which is a women's 6.5, and she said it fits her perfectly, so there you go. If you want these, go your true to size, ladies. But if you don't go your true to size in Jordan 1s, then go with what size you think suits you best. When it comes to comfort, yes, it's a Jordan 1, so don't get no ideas. It's not the most comfortable shoe, it's not the least comfortable shoe in existence. The comfort tech hasn't changed much at all since 1985. All in all, the story stays the same. The Jordan 1 Black Toe is one of, if not the first colorways of the Jordan 1 that Michael Jordan rocked, and it still stands as one of the best looking colorways of the shoe, bar none. And the satin upgrades on this release are no joke. That vibrant red and premium feel is a major addition that will go down in the history books. What did you think about the satin Air Jordan 1 Black Toe? Are you a fan, or is this not your cup of tea? Let me know in the comments. Shout out to Exclusivity once again for the win for P, and that's all I have for you guys. Catch you next time. Pixelated is wrapped in velour.